the credit can goes to the original author. It also helps you to avoid the plagiarism. We will see in our next part. What are the sources of referencing? Just a minute, there is a noise congestion. Hello, sorry for the interruption. What are the sources we need to refer? These may be books, yes. These may be the books, encyclopedia articles, newspaper or magazine articles, websites, and encyclopedias available on the net, videos or audios, and photos and images. All these things we must have to refer in our research work. आई रेफरेंसेस, ये रेफरेंसेस क्यों देना चाहिए, क्या जरूरत है इसकी? अगर अपन ने किसी का रेफरेंस नहीं दिया तो क्या होगा? Those points we are going to discuss here. The references need to be referred or cited to avoid the plagiarism. There are lot many softwares and rewriting and paraphrasing tools available in the market. You can omit your plagiarism or may reduce the level of or percentage of your plagiarism in your work. But if the matter is identified by some agency or by some author or the statement which is responsible for that creation of the literature, you may be in clot. So to avoid the plagiarism and for your safety purpose, the references are to be given to trace the origin of ideas. Suppose you have mentioned any ideas or literature of any other writer or author, the reader can be able to trace the origin of the ideas, and for that purpose you have to refer or cite the references. Another point is to support our voice in academic writing. Suppose you have made any argument or in favor of some theorem or theories or a principle, and at that time you have not given reference, you may have in blot to raise your voice in academic argument. So to boost up your ideas or your concept or your research, the references are help you a lot to validate your arguments. Sometimes we make another study which is already established or against the established principle. At that time, you have no voice to say what is it you have done in your research. In such a way, you can refer your original research work that can validate your arguments or favor or against your arguments. Means, after all, whether it is against or in favor of you, but your arguments made it important for all or acceptable. To acknowledge the other works, it is very important. We feel often that what will happen if we not given or not refer any citation or reference in your work? What happened? Think about yourself. You have done a very good research work and published in a very reputed journal, and some people or some researcher may use your work without giving any weightage to you, importance to you. At that time, your H index, I index will affect naturally, and you will not be happy with that situation. So kindly think about of others as well as yourself and acknowledge the works of others. What is to be referenced? It is very important part. What is to be referenced? There are some questions I have sorted out when and how it is to be referenced. Suppose there is an information available on the public domain which is freely accessible to. There is no need of referencing. Is it not so? You must have to refer it. You must have to put the references of it. But not like that. The sun rises in the east means what? This is a universal truth. There is no authorship is assigned, and then only you want to refer it. That is not possible. The universally accepted truths are as it is that you can copy and use in your work, but the authorship is defined in the particular information for the creation of that uh, literature. You have to refer it. Then, has it been presented in a tangible form? Let us know what is tangible form. Whether it is available in a printed form or in a digital form on internet, or it may be a public talk or lecture. If it is a public talk or lecture, if it is freely available in the internet, if it is available in the printed form, that is you found in easy manner, then only you have to mention the references of this. Thereafter, does someone has a ownership of it? If you have to identify whether somebody is responsible for the creation of that particular information or knowledge, then you have to look for the name of the author or writer, organization which may be a responsibility of that creation of material, including a website or a host of websites. You have to take into account while putting your references. If the information is presented in the source in quotation in question outside the realm of common knowledge. Look, what is mean by common knowledge? Sometimes some things are available in the form of common knowledge, but there is no ownership is given. At that time, you can have also reference, because if it is out of common knowledge, it is a part of special knowledge, it is a part of any research, then you have to cite it. What are the references, and oh no, sorry, what are the elements of references? While putting the references, what things you need to be considered or taken into account? The author, that is the statement of responsibility, the title of the document, in which document your information is contained, the date or year of publication, on which date the document is being published, or in which year it is being published, place of publication, whether it is published in India or in our mother country or in abroad. Edition, if there is a edition more than first, then you must have to write the edition, because some of or many authors have more than one edition of their literature or their books or their creativity. Then periodicity. Periodicity is related with the periodicals. Periodicals comes under journals, e-journals, magazines, newspapers. In that respect, we have to consider volume, issue number, or a part number. Then the most important part is the publication part of that particular document. That is, it might be a series or a publisher. There are some different styles. So many different styles are available for referencing or putting the references. We are standardized and internationally accepted. We are taking in account some of these. Likewise, APA style, American Psychological Association, which deals with the psychology, nursing, education, and social sciences. Means preferably it can be used in the psychology stream, nursing stream, education, as well as social sciences. Thereafter, there is the Modern Language Association. It is also a American product. It is especially used in literature Arts and Humanities. Then thereafter Chicago Manual of Style. It is mainly used for history, information science and journals. Then there is American Medical Association. It is devoted to health sciences. American Chemical Society, it is devoted to chemistry. American Mathematical Society, it is devoted to mathematics, and American Society of Civil Engineering, it is devoted to engineering studies. Let us understand or know what is APA style of reference. Of all referencing style, the reference manual or user manual is available on the web. American Psychological Association, it is a set of formatting conventions. Conventions means the methods. They are mentioned in this manual. This style is coined in the year of 1929. There is a general format of citation in APA style. There is a very long literature available on the general formatting of books or any material in the APA style, but I make it abridged. So, considering the time constraint, it is to be reached up to optimum level to you people. Okay. In a general format of APA style, the page is used as A4 size. Okay. The margin on all sides of the page is to be kept of 1 inches. The font type and size, there is a standard that is Times New Roman, TNR and 12 point. Spacing of the line is between the two lines, the space is to be doubled and there is no extra space in paragraphs. While making a paragraph, there should not be extra spaces. Page numbers are consecutive, means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. The first number of the page is to be start with the first page, and the sections made in your research work in this manner: title page, then abstract, then main body of your text, and then references. Now it is time to look what is citation, and we may call it in-text reference citation. There are two types of methods while referring or citing the citation in your text matter. Sometimes we found that in so many of journals, on the same page, at the bottom of the page, you will get the references over there. Okay. The parenthetical citation, author date method of citation. There are two methods of citation. Here, the example is quoted. Hello. Hello. बोलू नका lecture सुरू आहे. Please बोलू नका. The example is given. After the quotation, there is a responsibility of that creation of that is the name of that association, that is American Psychological Association, followed by comma and year of publication in the parenthesis. Another example is you can write in this way also, according to Fox 2007, then comma and the literature, those who are going to cite. In case of multiple authorship, in-text citation and out-of-text citation, these are the methods while giving the in-text and out-of-text citation. I will highlight the main points. In in-text citation, there is no and word is used. It is separated by ampersand. That is a sign. Is the first thing. And in case of multiple authorship, more than 3, you have to write only first author, then it all. You have to make it all means as others, and the format is given as before you. Then if you are citing any organization, means corporate authorship, the library science fellow can understand what is corporate authorship. Corporate authorship is a authorship having not an individual, it is a body of organization or institution. Then while citing first time your citation, you have to mention the full name of that organization, including its abbreviation into bracket, and after the subsequent Citations, you have to write only the abbreviations, not full title. If there is a group of institutions, then you can just write the group of institution as it is and all the. If you have a literature found in your text that is no authorship is mentioned, how it is to be written? It is a very rare problem you may face, but I like to cover in my lecture. That is, you have to write the statement and you have to write into bracket, in double inverted comma, using APA only, separated by comma, year of publication. Okay? Confusion? आवाज? हाँ? घेऊ का तिकडे? घेऊ का तिकडे? Dear fellow scholars, I like to take a break, technical break of only 2 minutes. Kindly stay online. I will rejoin within 5 minutes maximum. Okay, thank you. माझं सगळं दिसते. हे लावून द्या ना. नाही नाही, ते आवाज प्रॉपर जाते. क्वेश्चन विचारला ते बरोबर ऐकायला. हे लावून द्या ना. Am I audible? Hello? Huh. Okay. Sorry for the interruption. We are talking about the unknown authorship. If the authorship is not mentioned, then what to do and how it is to be referred. Okay. If there is more than one work of a same author, it is also a rare point we may find in your research while doing the research. How it is to be mentioned? It is to be mentioned in such a way that the same author has a work more than one times. You have to separate it by alphabetic, that is A and B as like. Thereafter, there is a parenthetical citations with two or more words. If the author, if the same work is performed by the more than two authors, then how it is to be referred? The reference is to be given like this, as on your screen, and the manner that is to be followed by alphabetical order. The author with the last name is same. If there is some suppose Johnson, then how it is to be written? You have to write in a regular manner, that is vernacular manner, that E Johnson and L Johnson. Why it is first? Because in alphabetical order E is first. Thereafter, the personal communication. If you hear a talk or have an interview of somebody else, and then you have to cite in your citation, then how it is to be written? There are two methods of writing such type of citation, which is given here. Then electronics works. Nowadays, now this era is an electronic era, and in this era, we are mostly rely on more than hard copies and lesser on hard copies. In such situation, how it is to be referred? You have to refer in the parenthesis or only the year in parenthesis. The example is quoted here. You may can understand, you may do understand. Indirect sources. Sometimes there is no direct sources is available. Something has reviewed of the original work in another manner, and at that time you have to refer it. The reference is given in this manner. Just Johnson argued, and then at the last of the paragraph or your work matter is cited, you have to mention the original author. In direct quotes. If you are putting any reference in direct quotes, there is a limitation of words as per APA. If the matter is less than 40 words, you have to write in either initial of the paragraph or at the last of the paragraph, which is given here. But if the words or the quantity of words is more than 40 words, then you have to write in this way and give the reference as given on your screen. How it is to be reference page? The reference page कैसा होना चाहिए? उस reference page में क्या क्या चीजें होना चाहिए और कैसे उसकी अरेंजमेंट होना चाहिए, वो मैंने थोड़ा आपको समझाने के हिसाब से बना दिया है. It is likewise. Alphabetical order is to be maintained. First thing. Then double spacing is to be there. Means while writing the references, the alphabetical order is necessarily maintained. Double spacing of the lines is also maintained. Then hanging indent. What is meant by hanging indent? Suppose you have given 1 inches of margin in all the sides of your page, and you are writing from the zero margin or in paragraph line. But while writing the references, you have to make an indent of 0.5 inches, and in this manner, you have to record your indents references in your reference list. Then, what is to be first? Author, then date, then title. In this manner, you can write your references. Book references. In APA style, the books how to be referred or how the references of the books is to be given. There are two types of books. One is printed books and another is e-books. While printed books, there is a format, specific format or standardized format, you may say it. The author name, then publication year, then title, then edition, if the edition is there, then location of publication means the place of publication, and then publisher. The example is given here. You may go through it in a simple way. Yes. A basic book. Basic book means a printed book. The same example is quoted here. But book with edition other than first. How it is to be written? Many of the time we are getting the books of having second edition, third edition, and so on. How it is to be written? The matter changes only the part of edition. After the title of the book, you have to mention the edition in parenthesis, which is given here. Book with revised edition. Likewise, sometimes the edition is not mentioned over there, means second, third, or anyone, but it is mentioned as revised, enlarged, colored. At that time, you have to mention into parenthesis in this way. Book with editor as author. Sometimes the author and the editor are same, and the author himself or herself edited the book. At that time, you have to give the weightage while referencing to the author as an editor also. Then you have to write into followed by author into bracket ed, and all the matter will be same as earlier. Book with society, association, and institution as author and publisher. Look, this is a corporate authorship and example. Suppose any body or institution or a college or a university or any firm is going to publish its publication, then the authorship or the copyright goes to the organization. At that time, how it is to be written, the format is given here. American Psychological Association into bracket here, and but at the place of publisher, you must not write the complete name of that organization. You just write author. This is the difference only here. Edited books with one or more authors. If the book is edited by one or more authors, the credit must be given to the editors also. This is written in this way. You find it. The main principal author is given at the first time, and the other editors also mentioned after, or followed by the title of the book, and mention that is editors. Okay. If there is a book translated by others and you are using the translated books, the earlier original work is of others, then how it is to be cited? This is the way you cite it. Means you have to return after the title of the book into parentheses the name of the original translators and write the trans as wise. Edited books with chapters with other own authors. Suppose the book is edited and the author is the same and the chapter is given of that same author, then how it is to be written? It is given here. Electronic book. What about electronic books? We are mostly using electronic resources at the time. How it is to be written? Author name, date, title, location, publisher. with reader of the book. If it is especially meant only compatible with only special reader, then you have to mention the readers, because the user of the this literature may enable himself or herself to read that book, and then you have to write the source, URL or DOI. Uniform Resource Locator means the website, or you may call it DOI, Digital Object Identification. You must have to given over there. Example is given here. Then journals references. Most of the times we are using journals, journal articles, abstracts, and so on. How it is to be written? The author name, publication year, followed by comma, journal title in written in full, separated by comma, then volume number, issue number in parentheses, if available, then comma, and the page range means 1 to 5, 15 to 18, likewise, followed by the period. The example is given here. Some examples are given here. Now recently it is mentioned in the URL format also, means URL is also given here, and the additional quality additional is there. When you have retrieved that material is to be written where, retrieved on so and so date. Periodical references. Periodicals means it's a broad concept which comes under periodical. There are magazines and newspapers also. How magazines are to be referred? The example is given here. Given author, publication, title of the magazine, name of the magazine, title of the article, name of the magazine, volume number, issue number, and page number, like this. Newspaper. While referencing the newspaper, the only notable thing is that you may have to mention the date and month of the newspaper here. It is keep in mind how you will identify the article is from newspaper. If the date, particular date is given over there with month and year, then you can identify the article is brought from newspaper. Then web pages means how to refer the web pages. There is a very specific format of referencing the web pages here. Give the name of, if known, date of publication, copyright date, date of updation, title of the web page, date of accessing, on which date you have accessing. In this way, you can mention the reference of your web of the web pages we have referred. Then up to this, it is look like very confusing and tedious, because we have just look only APA style of formatting. There are other so many styles of referencing, but it is quite confusing and difficult to do. While doing your research, you have very short of time to do all these things. So I try to mention it in a very easy form. There are so many tools, online tools are available. By using that, you can use make your references very suitable or in very good quality of it. There are lot many tools available, I have mentioned in my earlier part, but the most reliable and easy to handle formats are citation machine, cite for me, easy Bib, and Google Scholar. Suppose as your mode of compatibility, you can use these online platforms while making your citations in your appropriate or required style of formatting or referencing. Citation machine is there, Cite for me, Easy Bib, and Google Scholar. Mode of operation in all the online tools are both. That is, there are two types of mode of operation. One is autofill mode and another is manual feed mode. Means you can feed your data by typing or you can access your data by automatic manner. These are the another available platforms you can use for your making your references or citation while you use it. What are the features of online platform? I will not penetrate in deep because it will take more time. But the features of this online citation tools are it is very easy to handle. It doesn't require very specific knowledge. It automatically import in Word format. It automatically generate or compile your bibliography or list of references in a required manner or in required format, that is alphabetical or any other. It will save your time, cost and labor, and so on. Citation machine. Let us think about the citation machine, how it is work. It's a very open source and very good online format to making your citations and in your work. Now, citation, if you type in Google the citationmachine.net, you will get this interface, and in this you have to select first of all which citation style you want to apply for your references. First of all, you select your style. Then you put the keywords or a title of the article or book in the search box and you make start search. Your search style citation. Maybe after selection your search style, your citation, put your citation and then choose the type of your source. Which type of source means whether it is a book, journal article, web page or any other. You have to select and then start search. Autofill mode. There is two type of mode. One is autofill and another is manual fill. We are firstly going with the autofill mode. How autofill mode operates? Search your resources. The software automatically will search the resources on the web platform and provide you the results. Select your resource that you need to your result. Means you have to choose. There may be a lot of results available. You have to choose the appropriate one. Means suppose a single author has a lot of work on a same topic published in different years, but you want a specific citation of the same author having same work of a particular year. You have to choose it. Okay. Then you have to here go to the you have found the final step button and you just click on that button. You will get the results, and at the end of the result you have to create the citation. The citation will be created for you. You can copy the citation and paste it in your document and use it. Thereafter this is the manual mode. We are split it from the step 3 to 4, means the 4th step is repeated here because manual mode is there. You can type your keyword or title of your article or book and then search. Then if you have selected a manual mode, you will be able to create a citation by filling the information as per your need and get your citation ready. Copy your citation and paste it in your document and be happy. Your citation will be ready for reuse. Okay. Then EasyBib. EasyBib is also a similar format which is quite similar than citation machine. Some people are like more than citation machine to EasyBib. Okay. Then if you type EasyBib in your Google browser, you will look such type of interface over there. Then choose your style of citation. Likewise in a citation machine, then choose your type of resource, whether it is a book, a journal or a database or a website, whatever it may be. Then autofill mode, you have to just copy and paste your title of your or a keyword of your article over here and go further. Then select the resources that you need, and only the button is given here, that is creates that is cite here, and you can give your citation. You will get your citation as per your need. Click on the final step, your citation will be ready. If you want to change the citation format, you just click on the style, means changing the style, you will get the different format of style available of the styles for the same title or the same reference. Then you can edit also. If you want to edit something, you can edit. The editing facilities available here, and you can edit your reference or citation, and then go further. Copy and paste your citation after getting it ready, and paste it in your document. Then manual entry mode, like citation machine, you can do it in easy with format also. You can type your information or title of the article or keywords, and get your citation as per your need. Create citation, and then copy and paste your citation in your document. You will be able to reuse it. Okay, thanking you. As far as my knowledge is concerned, it is a very cumbersome procedure of writing citations by all the streams, that it may be science faculty, medical sciences, humanities, social sciences, or all these. But which is the required style, you must have to refer it. It is mentioned in your university guidelines while doing PhD research, or while writing the article in a very reputed journal. It is mentioned over there which style of citation you must have to be used. At that time, you have to select the particular reference style to improve or enhance the quality of your research work, so that it might not be refused or request for rectification. So I feel I could possible it is I can possible to do, to reach to you up to some level, but not at the optimum level. Though you have listened all the things in a peaceful manner, I request you all, thanking you, and if there is any question, kindly ask. I will try my level best to explain. Okay. Hello. If you question in future, you may contact to me. The number is given on the brochures. You may in touch of we people in future also. We will be happy to help you in your research work or any difficulty you face in future. Thanking you.
So please share.
Hello.
So I'm very thankful to our today's resource person, Dr. Rishi Kumar Kuralkar sir, for his knowledgeful and valuable guidance over one of the most important topics doing PhD, and that is reference. So on behalf of my university, I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Kumar Kuralkar for their spacious time and also valuable guidance. Now, as the 5 days are over and we are over with all the lectures organized in this session, we have entered the valedictory function. Myself, Jitendra Suryavanshi from Adarsh Mahavidyalay, Damangaon Railway. I would like to welcome you all in the final session of this workshop, and that is the valedictory function. First of all, during this valedictory function, I would like to call upon Dr. Rodgeser, Suryakant Rodgeser from Department of Electronics to put his view regarding this workshop to some of the workshop. So please, Dr. Rodgeser, over to you.
Thank you. Myself Suryakant Rodge. I am very thankful to all the committee members who have organized such a prestigious and informative workshop on research methodology for we people and the beginners. I am also thankful to our principal, Dr. Y.B. Gandole sir, who have permitted the committee members to organize such a workshop. I am also thankful to the बॅकवॅक कोऑर्डिनेटर डॉक्टर नरांजे सर. आवाज येत आहे ना सूर्यवंशी सर? आवाज येतोय का?
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.
I am also thankful to the ACVAC coordinator, Dr. Anand Naranje sir, co-coordinator Bayaskar sir. I am also thankful to the organizing secretary, Dr. Yesu Kurishi, Dr. Munse sir, Sri Keche sir, Dr. Nagpure sir, and all the committee members that they have organized such a very nice, prestigious, and informative workshop for us. Okay. Yesterday, Dr. Naranje called me and said, दादा आपको कुछ कहना है, हमारा जो वर्कशॉप हुआ है उसके बारे में आपको कुछ कहना है. मैंने एट दैट टाइम आई वाज वेरी शॉक्ड, बट मैंने उनको बोला ये भाई ऐसे बड़े वर्कशॉप में मैंने तो कभी बोला नहीं भाई, तो आपकी इच्छा है तो मैं जरूर बोलूंगा, इसीलिए मैं आपके सामने हूँ. और and I was very impressed when I have seen the title of that workshop, that is workshop on research methodology and from synopsis to thesis writing. Okay, so at that time I remembered our member, I remembered our श्री नारायण जी अग्रवाल. ये नाम देख के ऐसा मुझे याद आ गया कि उनकी इतनी याद आ गई मुझे कि मुझे ऐसा लगा कि आज श्री नारायण जी होते तो कितना अच्छा होता. तो ये दोनों का भी एम इतना अच्छा है, वर्कशॉप का एम अगर देखे अपन और श्री नारायण जी का एम अगर देखे तो श्री नारायण जी का एम क्या था कि पालने में झूलता हुआ बच्चा हमारे संस्था में आए, उसके ऊपर हम संस्कार करेंगे और संस्कारित बच्चा हमारे कॉलेज से बाहर निकलेगा. वैसा ही कुछ एम आपका जो रिसर्च मेथोडोलॉजी जो है उसका है, यानी फ्रॉम सिनॉप्सिस टू थीसिस राइटिंग, यानी पालने में झूलता हुआ बच्चा आए और हमारे यहाँ से एक सुजान नागरिक बन के जाए. वैसा ही एम आपका है. सिमिलरिटी देखो कितनी है. एम ऑफ श्री नारायण जी एंड एम ऑफ योर वर्कशॉप इज वेरी सिमिलर. यानी जब सिनॉप्सिस राइटिंग करने को अपन बैठते हैं तो अपन पालने में झूलता हुआ बच्चा हो जाते हैं. अब जब डॉक्टर की डिग्री लेके बाहर निकलते हैं तो एक सुजान नागरिक, एक अच्छा पर्सन बन के अपन निकलते हैं. मैं आप लोगों को ऐसी रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा कि हर साल ऐसा वर्कशॉप आप लेते जाए, जिसके कारण आप ये नए लोगों को बहुत सारी बातें सीखने को मिलेंगी. हम तो सीखे ही है अभी और आगे भी सीखेंगे, बट बिगिनर्स के लिए ये बहुत अच्छा होता है क्योंकि उसको मालूम नहीं रहता है थीसिस कैसा लिखना या सिनॉप्सिस कैसा लिखना, लिटरेचर कैसा रिव्यू करना. उसमें सब बातें जो आपने बताई है इतने इत्मीनान से जो रिसोर्स पर्सन ने बताई है बहुत ही अच्छे से बताई है, बिल्कुल अच्छे से बताई है। ऐसा ही वर्कशॉप हर साल होता रहे, ऐसी मेरी आप सबको हाथ जोड़ की विनंती है। बराबर। जब मैं रिसर्च के लिए मैं एंटर हुआ, मैं तो रिसर्च का स्टूडेंट नहीं था, मगर हमारे गांडोरे सर जो है वो पहले, सबसे पहले इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में पीएचडी हुए हैं। और पीएचडी होने के बाद में उन्होंने उन्होंने खुद ने मुझे मुझे उनको उन्होंने मुझे प्रॉमिस किया था कि रोडगे, मैं तुझे, तेरे लिए एक सीट खाली रखूंगा। और उन्होंने वो रखी है, और मुझे उन्होंने रिसर्च करने के लिए प्रवृत्त किया। उसमें उन्होंने थीसिस, उसमें उन्होंने कैसा सिनॉप्सिस लिखना, कैसा इंट्रोडक्शन लिखना, कैसा एब्स्ट्रैक्ट लिखना, रिसर्च आर्टिकल्स कैसे लिखना, थीसिस कैसा राइट करना, ये सब बातें इतने नजदीक का दोस्त करके बताई कि मैं आपको बयान नहीं कर सकता। यदि ये आपका ये जो अभी वर्कशॉप है, ये यदि 15 साल 15 साल पहले होता हुआ होता, तो मैं, मेरे गाइड को इतनी मेरे तरफ से तकलीफ नहीं होती। यानी इतना अच्छा वर्कशॉप हुआ है ये कि ये तकलीफ नहीं होती थी। हमारे गाइड जो है गांडोरे सर, ये पहले गाइड थे हमारे इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स में। उनके जो पहले गाइड होने की वजह से सब लोग उनके पीछे लग गए कि ऐसा करो, सर हमको लो हमको लो। बट सर ने प्रॉमिस किया था, तो मुझे एक जगह मेरे लिए छोड़िए। तो सिनॉप्सिस राइटिंग से कैसा क्या करने का, सिनॉप्सिस से अपन रिसर्च आर्टिकल भी कैसा लिखने का, या रिसर्च पेपर कैसा लिखने का, ये सब बातें सर ने मुझे बताई। यदि मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, 15 साल पहले ये होता तो हमारे गाइड सर को इतनी तकलीफ मेरे से नहीं होती थी। बहुत अच्छा वर्कशॉप हुआ है। और रिसोर्स पर्सन ने जो उसमें उन्होंने कुछ सब जो कुछ बताया है, वो बहुत अच्छी रिसोर्स पर्सन आपने बुलाए हैं। वो रश्मि बत्रा मैडम ने कैसा रिसर्च करने का, कैसे ये करने की सब बातें उसमें बताई है। वैसा ही गुल्लाने सर, डॉक्टर गुल्लाने सर, इन्होंने कैसा टॉपिक सिलेक्ट करने का, क्या करने का, ये सब बताया है। बाकी जो माहौरे सर है, डॉक्टर माहौरे सर, इन्होंने डेटा एनालिसिस कैसा करने का ये सब बताया है। और वाघुड़े सर ने रिसर्च आर्टिकल कैसा लिखना, टॉपिक भी कैसा सिलेक्ट करना, थीसिस कैसा लिखना, उसमें इंट्रोडक्शन कैसी लिखनी, उसका एब्स्ट्रैक्ट कैसा लिखने का, उसका लिटरेचर रिव्यू लिटरेचर जो है वो कैसा लिखना, इतने अच्छे से बताया है कि बहुत अच्छे रिसर्च पर्सन आपने इनवाइट किए थे। और इतने एकेडमिक, एमिनेंट और इंफॉर्मेटिव जो लोग हैं, ये इंफॉर्मेटिव लोगों ने इतना अच्छे से बताया, यानी इतना सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताया। आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू देम। इतना मेरे जैसे आदमी को समझ गया, बाकी जो बिगिनर्स है उनको कितना समझा होगा। इतने बहुत ही बढ़िया लोग बुलाए आपने, और बहुत ही बढ़िया तीनों भी लैंग्वेज में उन्होंने बहुत अच्छे से बताया। उसके लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। ऐसा ही वर्कशॉप हर साल होता रहे, ये मेरी आपको शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद।
हेलो, थैंक यू वेरी मच डॉक्टर रोडगे सर। आपने बहुत ही अपने खूबसूरत अंदाज में इस वर्कशॉप के बारे में अपने व्यूज रखे हैं। आदर्श महाविद्यालय एंड ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम की तरफ से मैं आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देता हूँ। नाउ इट्स अ टाइम for feedback from the participant. I would like to ask participant voluntarily to reflect and share their learning experiences and overall conduction of the whole program. So, anybody from participants? Hello. Hello. Is there a Dr. Harsha, ma'am? Dr. Harsha? Are you there? Dr. Amrita Balkrishnan? Dr. Amrita, ma'am? Is there Dr. Nitin Mohod, sir? Anybody among participants who would like to share their views regarding the conduction of this workshop?
Sure, sir. This is Harsha here.
Yes. Welcome, ma'am. Please share your views.
Thank you, sir. Sir, in my opinion, like currently I am pursuing my PhD, so I'm not a doctor yet.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Yet to be doctor.
To be doctor. Sir, like I'm in a pursuing of this PhD. So this workshop was, I came across this workshop at a very right time. I
Okay.
had a lot of doubts. So all the resource person really clarified my thoughts, and way the organizing body have conducted this seminar or webinar, it's really worthful. I'm not sure whether all the attendees have taken the full benefit of it, but I have taken it full benefit, and all the resource persons were really good. Each and everyone, they were having very nice content to deliver, very experienced. Like I would rate each and every resource person as good and perfect in their field. So I thank all the organizing body for organizing such a wonderful workshop, and I look forward for such kind of workshops even more. Like how to publish the research papers, typical, which are more technical based or which are more primary based, like primary data based, something like that. Because I'm particularly from a management field, so we don't have that technical research part which we have in the science and the medical field. Yeah, that's it from my side. Thank you once again.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your valuable remark on the conduction of this particular workshop. I am very happy that your thoughts have been clarified because of this workshop. And I am very thankful to you for your feedback, because there is no meaning of any examination without degree or passing or fail. So your sharings and your feedbacks are very, very important for us. Thank you very much. On the behalf of Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, I extend my sincere thanks to you. Anybody is there from participant who would like to share their views? We have one of the response from Imtiaz Ahmed sir. He says, all the sessions were wonderful. Thank you so much for organizing this enlightening event. Looking for more such sessions. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your valuable remark. Anybody else from participants?
Yes, sir. हॅलो.
Yes.
नमस्कार सर. हे जे वर्कशॉप झालं खूप छान झालेलं आहे.
ओके सर.
आणि माझं पण आताच माझं सिनॉप्सिस मी टाकलेलं आहे. आणि हे अशा प्रकारचं वर्कशॉप आणखी माझं आधी झालं असतं तर आणखी चांगलं झालं असतं माझं सिनॉप्सिस.
अच्छा.
आपल्याच महाविद्यालयाचे डॉक्टर कुरलकर सर आहे. त्यांनी मला सिनॉप्सिस तयार करण्यासाठी खूप काही मदत केलेली आहे.
हो.
आणि अशा प्रकारचे या वर्कशॉपमुळे आमचं PhDचं काम चांगलं होईल आणि खूप चांगलं ते वर्कशॉप झालेलं आहे. धन्यवाद सर.
ओके, धन्यवाद मनोज वाघमारे सर. मला खूप आनंद आहे की आमच्या वर्कशॉपचा तुम्हाला तुमचे PhD कंप्लीट करण्यामध्ये खूप सारा हातभार लागेल. तुम्ही तुमचा व्हॅल्युएबल टाइम या वर्कशॉपसाठी दिला आणि तुमचे व्हॅल्युएबल रिमार्क या वर्कशॉपवरती दिले, त्याबद्दल मी आदर्श महाविद्यालयातर्फे तुमचे खूप खूप आभार मानतो. धन्यवाद. अजून कोणी आहे? इज देयर एनीबडी एल्स हू वुड लाइक टू शेअर देयर व्ह्यूज?
Hello.
Yes, Praveen Kumar sir, please go on.
I have not started my research yet, but
Okay.
I think I am already planning to do in the coming few months. And this workshop came very handy because it especially for the beginners, it gives us all the preliminary things that we need to take care, especially if you are even beginning the research. I
Okay,
think
sir.
that's where I think I found all the sessions very, very informative and very inspiring also. And therefore, I felt it was very useful for me as I begin my research very soon. And I would like to thank all the speakers and also all the organizers for coming up with such a great initiative. And I think it will be very useful for others also. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your valuable remarks, sir. Praveen Kumar, sir. Thank you very much. Now we will start here with feedback. I came to know that all of you are very well benefited because of this workshop, and I'm very glad for all of you. Now I would like to call upon one of the personalities from our college, Dr. Harshal Mungse, sir. He is awarded with JSPS Postdoctorate Fellow, and he has completed his postdoctorate fellowship from Kyoto University, Japan, during 2016 to 2018. And also recently he is awarded with Young Scientist Award. He would like to share his views regarding what are the problems during pursuing PhD, how to pursue PhD, what are the different problems during going for a PhD, how to select a topic. So within 10 to 15 minutes, he will enlighten you with his view regarding the research. So I would like to call upon Dr. Harshal Mungse, sir. Please, sir.
Thank you, sir. Very good afternoon to all the dignitaries and participants. It's my honor to be here for sharing my views on research. To those who want to enter in research field or those who are pursuing PhD. First of all, I am very much thankful to our most valuable person, Dr. Gandwari sir, Principal of Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, Dr. Naranji sir, and organizing committee for giving me an opportunity to share my views about research in front of especially students who intend to pursue research or PhD work. Lot of things are already covered in the 5 days session. All the sessions of this workshop were wonderful, and thank to all resource persons who gave their inputs, starting from overview of research, its methodology, finding research problem, conducting research, data analysis, how to write research article and submission, and today's speaker, Dr. Kulkarkar sir, for explaining the explanation about the referencing style. I am sure that all the participants of this program will get benefited. I just want to share my views to those who want to pursue PhD or to enter in the research field. So I just want to share the screen. So before planning of research, what are the important things? First thing is our mindset. I personally feel that this is the most important for researcher. Whether the candidate is really positive about the research, or he is just interested because his friend is doing PhD, or his parents force him to do PhD, or he is not getting any job and that's why he want to do PhD. So in this case, whether the candidates will success in the PhD or results, I think chances are less. I haven't said chances are zero, but chances are less, because he will face difficulties. If he is not interested, then he will face difficulties in literature survey, he will face difficulty in finding research problem, and if he is not interested, then the solution of problem and research article is far away from that candidate. So our interest or think whether I am really interested to do research, then and then only you take decision about the research. If you are positive about research, then important thing is second important. First is the mindset, whether we are really interested in doing PhD or in research field to enter research field. Second thing, if we are positive, then second thing is that about finding suitable research laboratory. If you are really interested doing research, then you should have a very good lab where all the instrument or analytical facility should be there. So I can give one example. If we want to build a home, which things we look first? I think first proper place or location or plot first of all. So like that, in research field, we should select suitable laboratories to give the finishing of our research work or to give the finishing of our PhD work. Then if you select the suitable lab, then you have to choose the topic or research topic, and you have to see whether there are analytical instrument facility related to your research work. Okay, you are interested to do research. Okay, you have synthesized some materials, but what about characterization? If you send all the samples to outside, it will take too much time. That's okay, you have prepared a very good sample, but how many times you will send the sample other labs? So it will take too much time. So you have to consider all these things before join any lab or join to any research group. Another thing is devotion about the work and curiosity for investigation and learning. This is again one important thing for a PhD student or who enter in the research field. Then always think about the novel work. Don't copy of other work or just little modification in other work. We need to give more time, and we should have the patience during the research. This is very important. You should have patience during the research, because sometimes it will take 1 year or 2 years for getting a good results. So you should have patience. Otherwise, sometimes we get frustrated. Yeah, in research field, sometimes such situations are there. We get frustrated. So this happened, but we need to beat that condition or situation by our patience and hard work. These are the basic criteria to success in research. Our mindset, instrument facility, proper lab selection, then our hard work, devotion. So these are all basic criteria to success in the research. Just to encourage to new researcher, just hello, just to encourage. Yes, just to encourage to new researcher, I want to give one example how simple idea or technique can win the Nobel, that is biggest prize. I have example. We know that, for example, if we think about the nanoparticles or nanomaterials that are having very good properties as compared to bulk materials. Okay, nanoparticles having remarkable properties. So some researcher think about what about the graphite. In the graphite there are many layers of carbon materials or carbon sheets. Then they thought from the nanomaterials, if we separate one sheet, one carbon sheet from the graphite material, and what about the properties if we separate the single sheet? For example, in nanomaterials case, we synthesize the nano particles, for example gold nanoparticles, and we check the properties are different from the bulk material. So in this case graphite is bulk. The problem is how to separate this single sheet. So some researcher tried by using oxidation, reduction, so many methods they applied to separate this sheet, but they fail. And how simple idea, even we can separate that single sheet in our home also, and think about that simple technique won the Nobel Prize. So how they use? This is just for encouragement to a young researcher or who is doing PhD. How simple work won the Nobel Prize. So this is all depend on our idea. So I have shown the separation. So this is the simple Scotch tape. First of all, there are so many layers in the graphite, carbon layers. So they just put this Scotch tape on the graphite, and then some of the layers will get filled up from that graphite material. So for example, there are 4 layers. Then in second chance, again they put the Scotch tape and fill up some layers. So from 4 maybe 2 layers. And finally, or last step, when they put again the Scotch tape and fill up, then there is only single layer, and they check the properties. They compare the properties of this single carbon sheet and graphite. So what they found? The properties are remarkable, extraordinary properties they found with this carbon sheet, that is graphene. So you can see how simple method. Again, I have shown in this picture. First is a graphite attached to surface. In second place adhesive tape on the graphite and peel off, taking some layers away. So we have to peel it out many times. Finally, we'll get single sheet. So I have shown in the slide 2 scientists, Russian scientists, that is Zim and Konstantin Novoselov. They prepared this graphene, pure graphene material by using that simple technique, and they prepared in 2004, and in 2010 they got Nobel Prize about this material. So just imagine how that simple technique also can win or win Nobel Prize. So this is, I have given this example just for encouragement. So then what about PhD? What about PhD? This is about PhD. So you can apply. There are so many prestigious postdoctoral fellowships. So those who completed their PhD, they can apply. For example, JSPS, that is one of the prestigious postdoctoral fellowship in Japan, in Germany or Europe side, Humboldt postdoctoral fellowship, Marie Curie, Newton. So the selection is depend on your PhD work and the quality of your research article. And again, it depend on the project proposal. What is your future plan? So on the basis of your PhD work, your research article and project proposal, you can get select on the basis of this. So yesterday only I got mail and I awarded by young research scholar in tribology by Tribology Society of India, and this is just appreciation from our principal and HOD. Thank you very much. With this, I would like to conclude my talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mumse sir. You have put forth your ideas very fluently and in a simple language. So once again, I express my sincere thanks for your encouraging words who are about to enter in the vast area of research. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And lastly, we have entered in the session where I would like to express my vote of thanks, and I will start with that. Honorable Speaker, Convener, Coordinator, IQAC, Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, Dhamangao Railway, all the respected delegates, and my dear participant friends. It's my privilege to express vote of thanks at the end of this successful workshop. I express my sincere thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. Y.B. Gandore sir, Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, Dhamangao Railway, for his constant and enthusiastic support for the successful organization of workshop. Without his support, this workshop wouldn't be possible for us to conduct. Secondly, on the behalf of organizing committee, Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, Dhamangao Railway, and on my personal behalf, I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to all the honorable resource persons who accepted our invitation and shared their expertise with us. A big thank to you, Dr. Rashmi Batra ma'am, Associate Professor and former Head, Department of Chemistry, Institute of Science, Nagpur, to talk on how to define a research problem. I am thankful to Dr. G.L. Gullane sir, Associate Professor, Department of Education, Sant Gadge Baba, Amravati University, Amravati, for enlightening us on the topic approach to solve the problem. I would like to express my sincere thanks to Dr. Rahul Mahore sir, Assistant Professor, Sri Ramdev Baba College of Engineering and Management, Nagpur, who shared their views with us on the topic how to analyze data. I express my thanks to Dr. Sandeep Vagule sir, Associate Professor, Department of Physics, Sant Gadge Baba Amravati University, Amravati, who shared their expertise with us on the topic research writing, plagiarism checking, and thesis submission. I must express our deep sense of appreciation to respected Dr. R.R. Kuralkar, librarian, Adarsh Mahavidyalaya, Dhamangao Railway, for explaining one of the important aspects of research paper and thesis writing, that is referencing style. I express my sincere thanks to Head Dr. Naranje, Department of Commerce, and Mr. Rupesh Dahake sir for all over their technical support. I would like to take this opportunity to extend my sincere thanks to convener of this workshop, Dr. R.R. Kuralkar, Dr. S.N. Bayaskar, co-convener, organizing secretary, Mr. Praveen Keshe, Dr. S.O. Qureshi sir, head Department of Zoology, and entire organizing team for successful organization of this workshop. I am thankful to all the teaching and non-teaching staff, our college, for helping us for the successful conduction of this 5 days national workshop on paradigm of research from synopsis to thesis. The main pillars of this workshop or any program are the participants. So our enthusiastic participants, without your interest, without your interactive presence, this program was not possible. I express my deep sense of gratitude and sincere thanks to all my dear participants who were very attentive throughout the tenure of workshop. Thanks a lot to you from my side. Last but not the least, I am thankful to each and everyone who contributed directly or indirectly for the conduction of this workshop. And here I came to end with the vote of thanks, and I would like to make an announcement over here. Dear participant, please be with us on the WhatsApp group. Very soon we are going to launch our YouTube channel, and whatever the sessions were conducted during this workshop, their links will be provided to you on that WhatsApp group. Secondly, you will receive your certificate of participation within 5 days on your respective mails. Thirdly, I would like to tell you that we are planning to organize workshop on intellectual property right very soon in near future. So we are looking forward to your enthusiastic participation once again. And lastly, I would like to extend my deep sense of gratitude and sincere thanks to all the participants, all the organizers and Principal Adarsh Mahavidyalaya Dhamangao Railway. And I would like to take your leave with the hope that we will have again such an association with knowledgeful sessions. Thank you all of you. Thank you very much. Sir. Bus.